Good morning, fellow garden adventurers. I'm Kelly, and this is K2 Garden Adventure. Welcome to the channel if this is your first time here, and welcome back if it's not. So this morning, you can see we've got some of our marine layer has come in off the ocean, which is nice, and is going to make for probably better filming. Things look a lot better in this kind of light. But today, got a couple of things I want to finish up. Yesterday, I started getting, I think I got like 200 of 250 tulip bulbs in, and then I have like another 170 daffodil bulbs. And I know it's a little bit late, but got the email saying, hey, highly discounted bulb prices. So I figured, what the heck, we'll give it a try and see if we can't get them to grow this year. So at any rate, let me flip this around and show you where this is all gonna happen. Again, always love starting right here because this is just beautiful. This is the southern patio garden. There's a great video I did, I don't know, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, on finishing this up, and everything is growing and looking beautiful, and that's just gonna keep looking better and better, I think, especially when the bougainvillea really starts going when it gets a little warmer. But we're talking about bulbs today, and so my thought process was I didn't want to have to do any more irrigation, so I went ahead and put a group of 4 bulbs. You can see where the ground is disturbed a little bit, kind of behind where all the magenta sprite phlox is, and so that way they'll get like water from the drips from the lemon coral sedum, which is kind of getting out of control. I think I'm gonna actually have to maybe trim these guys back. I'm not sure why they're growing so insane, but anyways, so there's 4 tulips in there, and I'll show the I got the Pastel Triumph tulip mix from Holland Bulb Farms. I know everybody talks about using color blends, but of course they sell out every year. So we'll just see. So these are some discount tulip bulbs, but we'll see if they come up. So along every, like I said, basically in between every lemon coral sedum, and then in front of where all the hydrangeas are planted, that again, hoping they're still alive. Those were all Invincible Spirit 2s, but I don't know. Those look pretty dead. We'll see if anything grows here in a month or so. Otherwise, I'm going to be coming up with a different plan. But so I did it on this side, and then as well on this side, put in the tulip bulbs. Although my son was doing this side, he didn't quite fill it back in all the way, so I'll touch that up as well. But anyway, so we had, what, 22 groups of 4 on one side and 18 groups of 4 on the other side over here along the driveway. Those look so great. They're going insane. That just cracks me up. But if we walk along through the woodland garden past the fountain, I'm still trying to figure out how to make it work. I think at this point I'm just going to give up on that top piece and just maybe have it look like that. We'll see. Anyways, over here I also put in groups of 4 in front of where all of the other hydrangeas that look very dead are. Ooh, these guys I need to actually finish. When I was drilling, I didn't realize there was a 1/2-inch drip line there, and I cut into it, so I need to take care of that this morning as well. Anyway, so Tulips are lining both sides of the main walkway up to the house. So the last place I'm going to put the rest of the tulip bulbs is over here. And yes, those are macrophylla hydrangeas that are blooming all winter here. It's so crazy. But anyways, over here, the plan is, again, taking advantage of places where there's already drip emitters. Putting groups of tulips in front of each of these Limelight Prime hydrangeas, which again, I'm hoping are actually still alive. And so that's the last section. So we'll have tulips along the west gravel driveway, along the entryway, and along the main driveway on the other side of the house. And then got a bunch of daffodils. So my thought was to put some daffodils into the hydrangea garden, because quite honestly, it looks just like nothing, right now. And some volunteer daffodils just popped up over here. So since there's water already here, and since a lot of these hydrangeas, the panicles and the arborescens, they don't get going till later in the season, evidently. I thought putting some daffodils in here would look nice, and then up at the front of the property, there's where I sort of have the formal border with the supertunias and gardenias and the lavender. But if you notice, there's a bunch of blank spaces with the sticks, and that's where all the this front row is Bobo hydrangeas, and then the back row is Limelight Primes. So I'm thinking daffodils along here again to give some color until the hydrangeas kick in. I think that would look nice. So I got stainless and one other kind. Was it Dutch or Norwegian? I'll tell you when I grab it. Anyway, so basically I got white ones and yellow ones. So I got to figure out which ones I want to put where, and once I figure all that out and start digging, I'll show you what that looks like. See you on the other side. Okay, got the 9 holes dug for these tulips, and I actually ran to the store and got some bulb fertilizer. Probably should have done that for the other ones, but I just will, add some liquid fertilizer, and hopefully that will soak down in there. But anyways, as you can see, we got the 9 holes dug. And again, the idea is that they'll share the drip for the Limelight Prime hydrangeas. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the tulips done so I can get started on the daffodils. See you in a little bit. And we are back and finished getting all of the tulips in, and I don't know how, but it came out I had the exact number of tulip bulbs to finish with 9 groups of 3 over here. So that was pretty cool. And in the meantime, I got my Finland daffodil holes dug up here. Since I already had some yellow daffodils that just volunteered and showed up here, I figured I'd do yellow ones up here. So got all the holes ready to go. There'll be a nice, should hopefully be a nice spread of yellow, especially, up here in the front in every spring. As long as well, I'm gonna guess they naturalized because those daffodils came back, and I have all these other bulbs that are coming up. And anyway, so the yellow daffodils will come up here along the hydrangea beds and finish right here. So again, hopefully will provide a nice pop of springtime color, or in this case, winter color, because we don't have seasons. All right, so let me get those in the ground, and we'll see you on the other side. And we are back. All of the yellow daffodils, the Finland daffodils, are in the ground here in the hydrangea beds. And actually what I'm going to do is these volunteers, I'm going to move them back so they'll line up with all the other yellow daffodils. So I'll do that here shortly. And then I ended up with some extra ones, and so I just randomly planted singles throughout sort of this area here and this area here. Yeah, so that should look nice. Still need to water them in a little bit, but again, the idea is that they'll just get the extra water that comes off of the hydrangeas when those are watered. And I also, since talked to you last, have come out here and figured out where I want to place the white daffodils, or the stainless they call them, daffodils. And so I got them all out of their bags ready to go and marked out 3 spots here. And so they're going to go in between the bobo hydrangeas and the lavender all the way down. So should have just enough to put groups of 3 in all these locations, but gonna get started on that. So gonna start drilling, so I will see you on the other side. So I've got almost all the holes dug, but there's a couple of trouble spots where I've got drip lines in the way, which is no big deal. For these kind of places, that's when I use the little single, and I just drill 3 little holes with the small auger versus doing big ones all at once. Here's another trouble spot. So gonna do the last holes, and yeah, we'll get these tulip bulbs in the, daffodil bulbs in the ground. And we are done. So that is, oh goodness, how many was it? 75. See, 5 times 15, yeah. 75 stainless daffodil bulbs planted up here all along in a zigzag, nestled in between the bobo hydrangeas and the Goodwin Creek lavender. So those are in. Still want to get them some water just to help them out and get them started. A lot of them had already started, and then we've got tulips on either side of the walkway up to the front door. There's tulips on either side of here, and then we did daffodils all along, mixed in the hydrangea beds. These are the Finland daffodils, the yellow ones. Oh, still need to move these guys, but that might have to wait till later because I gotta go take care of an errand. And then we also did tulips along the gravel driveway and lining either side of the main driveway as well. Look how pretty this the cherry plum tree is budding out. That is sure pretty. Hopefully the Japanese maples start doing that soon. Let me know they're still alive. But anyways, the southern patio looking gorgeous as always. Look at all that color. And we've got all along here. So there's tulips lining both sides of the driveway, along with that lemon coral sedum, which you can see is just glowing here in the sunlight. So anyways, until the next video, I will wish you happy gardening, and remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.